Right, it's your old mate Big J, and we're here with a former world champion, Shawn Porter. How are you, mate?
Doing good.
Good to meet you.
Now that I'm meeting old mate Big J.
Yeah, damn. I'm the one you can't forget. I've got a print on me hat.
There you go. There you go.
So, mate, first, welcome back. So I didn't get the opportunity to catch up with you before with the other fights, but I'm glad you're here. So let's get straight into it. Loma versus Kambosos. How do we see this going?
I see this being a very good stylistic matchup. I think that both guys clearly have what it takes to win this fight, and really this one is about who's willing to work hard all night. That's what I think, and I think that at the moment I have Lomachenko winning this fight. I always like to say, ask me who's going to win after the first round. I think the first round really sets the tone.
It tells the story.
It tells you who's prepared, and obviously we have the ability to make adjustments. But a lot of times with most fighters, they kind of are who they are, and you know whether or not they're going to be able to make those adjustments.
Yeah, mate. So let's get on to Tim Zero. I said you were talking about Virgil Ortiz before. How do you see that fight going? Because some people are saying it's a bit of a dangerous fight for Tim. Others are saying it's another guy from 147. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I think it's definitely not another guy from 147. Guys fight so far out of where their natural body weight is at. So Virgil will be a big man, a big kid, big man on fight night. It's a dangerous fight for both guys, and I think that I really appreciate this about Tim. He's out for big fights. He's out for great fights. He's out for entertaining fans, and of course, the legacy and everything that comes with it. But I appreciate the fact that he's not willing to just take on soft competition because he can sell out arenas in Australia, take on soft competition because he can make a lot of money. He's willing to challenge himself in the sport, and that, especially with fans that are looking for the competitors to be challenged, and he's willing to do that. So I love that.
And finally, I just wanted to ask from an American's perspective, do you feel that the dominance in America is starting to transition to worldwide? Because we can get big fights in Australia, big fights in Saudi, big fights in the UK.
Yeah.
Do you think that, I believe that it's not the Mecca it was 10, 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Your thoughts, especially with the Saudis.
I think that's how it should be, You see football all over the world. You don't just see it, in the big countries that are winning the Olympic Games in the world. Oh,
you're talking about soccer? I thought you were talking about NFL.
No, I know what you. Yeah, so I had to, because I know you guys call it football, right?
No, we call soccer.
Oh, you do call it soccer over here.
We call soccer over here. Yeah.
Well, shoot, yeah. Soccer's all over the world, and it's selling all over the world. Boxing should be all over the world, selling as well. I think the biggest fights will always be made in Las Vegas. If the biggest fights aren't made in Las Vegas, the best energy is always going to be Las Vegas, New York. I've seen some great energy down in Texas as well. I've seen great energy in England.
You've seen energy on the Gold Coast?
Yeah, absolutely. Not like England though.
Yeah, England, they're crazy.
And not like Vegas. It's great energy, great promotion. Shout out to No Limit. Those guys are fantastic. I truly think that they're some of the best promoters in the world. And they put on some really good, exciting fights for me to come over and commentate. So, but to the point of your question, I think boxing should be big all over the world, not just in one region.
Yeah, I agree. Well, appreciate your time, Shawn. We'll catch up with you again, mate.